You'll see the real me. A disaster. The secrets that I keep locked like a monster.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are going to be showcasing a 55% Mastered UI Goku and the Blue Evolution Vegeta. That's right, I was able to pull both of them, very surprisingly. It was kind of interesting with the way everything went down, because I gotta tell you, I really didn't think I was going to pull these guys. I mean, there was some time period when I first started doing the summons that I was like, man, I'm just not going to get lucky this time. And luckily enough, was able to go ahead and do it, and these guys are phenomenal. So we are in on the Universe 7 Super Battle Road to, and they just made this into a joke. I mean, they really did. I mean, first of all, you know, I had to go back and forth trying to figure out which one I thought was actually going to be better. Was it going to be Vegeta, or was it going to be Goku? And, I mean, here you're seeing Goku, or excuse me, seeing Vegeta with one of his best friends, 5 links here with the Strength UI Goku. And the thing that's very interesting is the Strength UI Goku is actually both of their best friends. And you have him, and they both just look like $1,000,000. They really do. And now here with this rotation, setting up pretty easy, just in the standpoint of really just going through, trying to decide who I want to go with. And I mean, I'm not even going to be able to turn around and get the 18 key off here with the MUI Goku. Here, you know, 567,000. The blue boy's at 512,000, but he's just going to dodge everything. I mean, that's pretty big. You know, 2.7 million here. And that's really just the way that everything just seems to roll around on this. I mean, the crits are amazing. And then here the fact 2.5 with the additional. And once they start getting on that additional run, and then they just start doing a whole bunch of crits. I mean, turning around, they're having 3 attacks, 2 of them being super, and 1 being the 500,000 just standard attack. It is just amazing. And then the blue boys come in here and just ripping it up, and it really is something. I mean, watching these guys go through, I mean, very similar when it comes down to the attacks, but I mean, it just wiped the floor with them. Very good health on this, actually. This entire team actually has 583 health and 583,000 health, and the thing that's really cool is the fact that it's, again, just very, very well balanced. Now here I'm actually able to have everybody on for rotations. This is probably one of the best rotations to get situated to really kind of see how everybody is. And I don't really set things up right, but 516,000 here with the Strength UI Goku, 575,000 coming from the MUI AGL Goku, and really able to turn around and get the 18 key off here with Vegeta at 488. So right there you can kind of tell the difference, what's going on between these guys here. And you know, when you're talking about almost 100,000 difference, and he's linked up with both of them, that's saying something. So definitely Goku is better. Goku is the better unit. I wanted to try to believe that Vegeta was, just because he seemed to be a little bit more consistent, having that 10% damage reduction right from this get-go, and then having the up to 30% for each additional hit. I do think maybe in a tough situation, and if I had to actually turn around and throw on an item, I probably would rely a little bit more on Vegeta, just on the standpoint, if you throw on an Icarus or a Whis, you know, getting 35 or 40%, he's going to really be tanking a lot of that. So that's going to be very good. But, you know, here you just see him, you know, just they're both just going off completely. I mean, his 12 key super attack here, which looks really cool. I love it. You know, had 1 million, then 1.3 million with a crit afterwards. And it just rolls. And then, of course, you have MVP 17, who just, he's MVP. I mean, there's a reason why he's called MVP, because he just boosts everybody. And this is even before anybody goes through with any of the free-to-play units, even before you have really the Reps Universe 17, that getting that boost. I mean, there's just so much that this team's just going to turn around and just start doing better. But oh man, I mean, this was just so much fun. I mean, it really was. And then again, you just see Goku just showcasing himself here. This is a friend Goku. I believe he is at 79%. He's sitting here with 3.8 million. So you can see that there is quite a bit of difference once you start getting some of those dupes into these units. So he ends up hitting there on without any type of advantage. And he ended up with, I think it was 1.2 million. And here you just see the Blue Boys just really going to town. I mean, again, lower attack and defense. They're really kind of setting up with both lowering attack and defense and all those additional attacks for the EZA Goku Frieza that comes out. And the same thing with the MVP 17. If you have Goku and Frieza and that's the only thing you were able to have, you're going to be fine once their EZA comes out, because the Goku Frieza is pretty devastating. But we're just going to wipe it up here. And again, I actually, on my particular Strength UI Goku, have a little bit better. I mean, we have 467,000 is what my Strength UI is able to turn around and get. And it was only 200 and some thousand with the MUI. So you could really tell that it just... I mean, does really well. I mean, just the clutch, the dodges, 6.1 million once it's going off, and these guys are just gonna continue to just steamroll through. I mean, 2.1 million actual damage, and that's not with anything special, no crit, type, no type advantage or anything else, type advantage or disadvantage from there. And I mean, as you can see, you know, here we are. We're like 6 minutes into the video, and we're already against the final stage. So it's pretty good. These guys are just amazing. You know, another good look here. Here you can see that you're getting 4 links for each one of them. It doesn't really matter which way you kind of set it up. But you know, here again, you know, the friend on this particular one, again being at 79%, he is able to turn around and have about 500,000. Or excuse me, 50,000 right from the get-go, but he ends up with 623,000, where the 55% Royal Blue Vegeta turns around and only gets to 460,000, and then 555,000 with the Blue Boys, and then it's just Dodge City from here. I mean, he just doesn't get touched, and I mean, that's just it. 4 million. This is full power. This is 24 key. And again, it's not so much about power with these units. It's the fact that he's dodging. He's getting additionals. He's going to be getting crits. And it's at 55%, he has everything. He has a dodge, he has crit and additionals. I would probably say with this build, I'd probably turn around and go ahead and go full additional with these guys, just because you want to try to get that triple super attack. And if you get a triple super attack, they're going to be doing crits. So you don't have to worry about that. I mean, 1.4 million here from Vegeta. Now, this is going to be interesting, because this right here, you can actually see how he's going to be able to tank this at 72,000. I mean, that's a pretty good hit. That's the first time he's, you know, really kind of taken any major damage. And, okay, yeah, it's not dodging every single thing, but still 72,000 from a Super Battle Road attack, super attack specifically. I mean, granted, the extreme does make a little bit more different, but, man, these guys, this showcase just really made it set up. And again, this right here is just the premium rotation. Just being able to turn around and have that Strength UI Goku, having then MUI on the same turn before anything going on, you can really kind of see that they're very close. I mean, my Strength UI Goku is at 79%, and really was just trying to figure out how I wanted to go through and do it. I just got to the point to where I was just like, I don't care, just get a steamroll it. And again, here you're at 567,000 and then 611,000 with the MUI. And again, I'm going to have there you can kind of tell that you're getting 6 of the 7 links when they're together, and then the Goku with the MVP 17 MUI Goku is actually able to turn around and get his all 7 links. And then even when he's getting attacked, I mean, I've got my full dodges, everything's set up, 813. I think it was 813. I'm still 3-digit damage. 1.5 million coming from him, and then these guys just like survived, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? 3.6 million here coming from MUI. And I mean, man, this is just great. I mean, it just really is. It's just not even having to worry about anything. Now, I will say I have yet to do the complete all the God of Destruction events, and that's because I just have not been having luck with those. But I did try a couple different events already. I just really haven't played with it much, so it's going to be interesting to see how it ends up turning around. But taking these guys into those events, I have a feeling could really kind of set me up pretty well, especially that I'm interested to see how Vegeta does in Quintella's event. So 2.1 million here coming from Vegeta, and he's just going to finish off Topo just the way that it should have probably been. Not having to worry about much of anything, and it's just 3.8 million here from Goku. I mean, just the way that it is in the anime right there, you're just going to be just beating him up. I mean, still, now if you notice, he only did 600,000, but that was with type disadvantage here. But then he just starts getting the crits. And once he starts getting the crits, I mean, triple super attack here, you're gonna just see him steamroll. You know, he's at a total of like 2 million, and then 3.6 million, and then this is where Goku and Frieza are able to just kind of wipe it up. So. Otherwise, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about these guys and how they set up at 55%, because I'll tell you what, I was really, really impressed with them, and it was a lot of fun being able to finally use them. But if you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys go and hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so you're notified of each and every one of my videos. Make sure to hit up the Discord, hit up the Twitter. The links to those are in the description, so please make sure I'm trying to build up that community very much so. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. We will talk to you guys later.